before you do
Okay, it's
one,
rolling.
or like at the beginning of it?
Rolling.
Before the run,
Before the run.
Yeah.
Right, now. So, cool.
because we haven't.
Great. So things to remember. In the run, remember that bus/jogger. Get in there before it loses momentum. Don't let it lose momentum, let it keep momentum, and play with varying speeds of tapping in and tapping out.
Yes.
Lovely. And potential patterns of like, and then this, you know, that kind of stuff. Great. Thing number one. Thing number two is using the various spades and trowels for digging, which are the why, the really nitty-gritty details, and the sort of past examples of a shared history. Lovely. There also may be something in your environment that adds to the thing, potentially. Who knows? We didn't do that before, but if you fancy. Those are those things. The goal is going to be something lofty, a lofty goal. Lofty. Lofty.
Has to be lofty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that thing starts with just a chat, and the lofty goal will come from the chat.
Just a chat.
And then finally, step by step, logically, little thing by little thing, we build up. Oh, they're going to do the thing. They're getting the thing. They're getting the thing. Oh my God, the worst thing possible has happened. That's what that looks like. Whoop. And nobody forget your emotions.
Yes.
Nobody forget your emotions and the opportunities to have them. Great.
And ideally the floor helps with the rise.
Yeah.
Aha, yeah, totally.
Yeah, like,
Cool.
everyone goes, wow, that's magic.
Yeah, yes. There's magic.
Who wrote that then?
Great, lovely. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Go.
3, 2, and go.
Hello and welcome to Tragically Unscripted. Yeah, we would like to hear something about you that no one gets. And what I mean by that, for example, I have to have all my towels in order, and I have to start from here to take the next one to use, not from the top. What about you?
I am afraid of moths, and I believe that they're deeply unclean creatures.
Good. Can you give me anything about you that you don't? And no one else gets or understands?
Certainly can. I need to. I need to lift up the toilet seat before I use it. Like I have to lift it up and check that there's nothing gross there, and then put it down. Because since I was a kid, I have a fear of there being, even though I live in England, I've had a fear of like snakes or spiders being around the loo. And it's like the most vulnerable part of you that it could just bite you on the bum and I wouldn't realise. So I always, even though I live in the UK, I always have to like check the loo seat before I use it. Yeah, and I stand up as quickly as I can afterwards.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
When I was a little boy, my parents used to take me to Japan where my relatives live. And they have different toilets and bathrooms there. And there was a story when I looked at all the different toilets and they confused me at the time. Being a wee 6-year-old boy in Japan, I didn't understand the flashing colours or the lights, but
It was incredibly exciting to me, and also incredibly overwhelming. I looked around me and I didn't know which one to go in, which one to sit on, which one to stand on, which one to stand next to.
Which one to stand above? Which one to stand under? Which one to stand on the side? Which one to stand on this side?
Which one to dance on? Which one to jump on? Which one to scream on?
which one to play?
Which one to do my tap routine on? However, one day I chose one and then I sat on it and lo and behold, I saw a big fat spider and I was like, because I hate big fat
Spiders! And the spider, it looked at me, I swear, with its eye and gave me
The look into my very soul that said,
Oi, Cedric! I, the spider, can see inside your soul. If you dare to forget me,
then I will make sure that I never forget you.
And so it was. I never forget that spider. And every day I say to myself, when I look to myself in the mirror, and I say, Cedric.
Cedric, is that the shadow of something above me looming behind me? Is that a hair of a human, or is that a hair of something else? Oh my God, is that gonna be that spider lurking behind me?
Oh, Darren. Another hard day of work.
It's always good to put your feet up, relax, kick back some action, eh, David?
Yeah, and that right, Darren. Ain't easy here at the tree cutting plant.
I know. I just get sick of that smell of timber after a while. I just get
Gets
in
everywhere, doesn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
really gross. Yeah, and I have to shower for like 10 days, it feels after.
It's disgusting, isn't it? I mean, you know, one day I hope that I can just practice what I really love to do, which is sculpting pots.
Lofty, make it loftier. It can be sculpting pots, but what's the lofty goal?
I've been sculpting pots on the weekend, and I have a dream one day that I can build an entire summer house out of pottery.
You want to be the greatest summer house potterer in Europe?
Yes, I want my pot summer house to be a landmark in TripAdvisor for Wales.
Oh,
People will come from China. People will come from Ghana.
Ghana.
People will come from Siberia.
Oh.
People will come from New Zealand, and they will come to my summer pot house.
That is why we went on that trip to Siberia and Ghana and China. You were scouting out the competition.
I was scouting out the competition, and I was leaving flyers.
You
I was leaving flyers in advance because I anticipated that one day I would have the opportunity to build a giant pot house. And the reason I want to build a giant pot house
Yeah.
and gain recognition is I want to impress people.
Of course you do. And nothing is more impressive than a massive fucking pot.
Pot house is in TripAdvisor for Wales. The Welsh pot house.
And it is amazing because I remember when you gave me this wonderful pot gift for my birthday last year.
Yes.
And it had this intricate kind of nose face and had those little beady ornamental curves that you could just hold the pot with two handles. And I thought, this is a bit much. But knowing now that your dream is to do this but in gigantic form, that's amazing, Darren.
You thought it was just a whimsy.
No.
I was actually practicing some of the special building skills, putting them into action to make those special curved shapes. Can you imagine? I am going to build a pot house. It's not just a standard structure. It's going to have pipes that come out. It's going to have elaborate turrets. It's going to have parapets that sculpt up around and around.
It's going to be like a pot castle.
Imagine a Disney princess castle in pot in summer in my back garden, standing there on the Brecon Beacons of Wales,
Hot
like a
world.
landmark, which will summon people all the way around, just as Disney World does for Los Angeles.
And you
Yes.
at the top.
Our first family home. Darren, this is beautiful, isn't it?
It is, Cindy. You know, we've put together this dream of having a family together, and this is going to be our place to live in.
Absolutely. I can't decide which bit of it I like it more. Which bit I like about it more. I mean, the windows are beautiful, beautifully glazed. We've done the bathroom beautifully. It's a bit weird that there's no seat on the toilet yet. I have asked about that.
Yeah, I have a phobia that there might be creepy crawlies coming out of the toilet, you know.
And look, I know you have this thing about places that you can't see and what might be within them. It's just really weird not to have a seat on your toilet. And while we're at it, you know, not to have any doors on any of the cupboards in the house.
Yes. I mean, have carefully designed it so there's no shadows.
Yeah.
Or overlooking parts or nooks or crannies. It's a nook or crannyless house.
Right, and I think houses need nooks and crannies, Darren, because you need to put things in places, and we can't just have everything open to the light.
I mean, I'm all in favour of having places to put things, just as long as there's no places that anything could hide in.
Just because things could hide in there, Darren, it doesn't mean that they will.
Emotions.
Darren, I'm going to open this bin, which I bought, so it has a lid on it.
Emotions.
Why did you buy a What's inside there? I can't see what's inside there. I can't see what's inside it. I don't.
Look at what's inside, Darren. Look at what's inside.
I can't just imagine that there's something inside there that it's gonna have tendrils, scales.
And I'm going to open the microwave. Okay, I'm just going to open this microwave. It's just
There's something moved inside.
Nothing moved inside, Darren. There's a light. It's a light, so we can put food in and we can make it hotter.
Okay, it should be fine.
You see? Yeah, it's going to be okay. All right.
What's that shadow above you? See behind the light fitting?
That's the
Is
shadow.
something moving?
That's not something moving.
No.
That's a shadow created by the light fitting. Okay.
I can't see behind you.
Okay. We can't, Darren. We can't live in a house that can't have any places to put anything in. Okay. I'm not going to live in a house like this.
Lots of mirrors and glass.
Well, Mr. Darren, thank you so much, because I've just seen my new pot house and I am delighted. I would like to shake your hand.
Yes.
I mean, the concept is so amazing. No doors.
Yes.
No nothing.
Beautiful, isn't it?
No blue seat. This is minimalism. I really like the minimalism, and how did you come up with this concept is beyond me, but I am delighted, I have to say. Thank you so much. And I have already, I've given a name to a lot of my friends. You got a lot of people coming soon. Believe me, you're going to be the richest person in Wales. Very soon.
It's so good to find someone who appreciates.
Someone who appreciates. It's just amazing. It's like you live in a Disney castle made out of pot. It's fucking amazing.
I just want to ask, you didn't put a...
Darren, I just want to say, on behalf of Architecture Wales magazine, your design for a pot that doesn't have one side of it,
yes,
so nothing can be hidden within
yes,
it.
yes.
This is unbelievable, I have to say. This is the most innovative form of architecture I've ever seen, and we are going to award you our £500,000 prize.
Oh, splendid! I can build the house pot of my dreams with
whatever that means. You certainly can do that.
Well, Darren, you've done it. You've built the biggest pot house in the east of Wales. Although, are you absolutely sure that this is going to be able to survive the storms that come up against the east of Wales?
Wow, it's built with nice robust ceramics. The key thing is it doesn't have any nooks or crannies.
Oh, I don't know, Dad. I think I'm going to have to...
There's a storm on the way! The storm approaches!
I don't think that's going to be safe. I'm going to have to call health and safety on this one.
Call health and safety? You can't touch my precious, beautiful pot house.
Sorry, Mr. Darren, I just built the wall and it collapsed.
You built what?
It collapsed because it's made out of the wrong material. Clay. It just collapsed from the wind. Watch it! The wall! I don't want to be in this house anymore.
My house, I'm gonna live in you for one last time while the weather comes down.
Mr. Darren, beware! It's going to collapse in your head.
It's gonna be worth it.
Oh,
Anything to see
Excusez-moi, Mr. Daron, I am a visitor from France. I was told there was a pot Disneyland here. Is this not the case?
There was a part Disneyland. Until the weather, the hand of God destroyed it.
This is unacceptable.
So we can link it back to your thought, if only. Yeah.
I told you, Darren, if you had just enclosed your pothouse, you wouldn't have had it collapse by the storms and the winds. Why can't you just accept that sometimes you need to enclose things around you?
But if you enclose things, it creates opportunities for things to hide inside them.
But the thing that you were trying to protect yourself from, the very act of trying to protect yourself from it, is the thing that destroyed the thing you were trying to protect.
And make it the worst. What else did it destroy? The worst it was.
Okay, so Mr. Darren, welcome to our institution. What we need to do, the doctor has told me, your treatment is to be confined within a closed wall, and this is how you're going to spend your time in our department. You'd be closed with lots of walls around you.
I need to sleep.
I'm afraid your wife is dead. She was crushed by falling pot pieces, and now you are alone.
You're gonna leave me in this enclosed space with a straitjacket and my dead wife? Oh my god!
Yeah!
Tragedy!
Alright, great. Yes, round of applause. Woo-hoo! Cool, let's just grab some chairs and circle up for a roundup of what happened.